Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Snidey Spidey from Poppy Playtime 3. So first let's get started with the cheeks. So on the right hand side, we're going to leave a small gap in the center and we're going to curve this line up and then in on the right hand side. Lining this up at the same height on the left hand side, we're going to leave a small gap and replicate that. Moving underneath this now, we're going to curve another line that arches out and then in. And we'll do this on both sides. Let's close off the bottom of the face now. So on the left hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then in towards the middle. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right hand side, blending that in on the bottom. Let's draw in the rest of the mouth now. So over on the left hand side, we're going to curve this line down and then in. We'll start back on the right hand side, arching this line down and then back in, blending that together. For the bottom of this now, on the left hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then we'll just do the same thing on the right hand side, curving this all the way back around and then in. In the center now for the tongue, we're going to curve this line up and across. And then starting back in the middle, we're going to arch that out and over towards the right. Let's draw in the eyes now. So on the inside, we're going to curve this line in towards the middle on both sides, leaving a small gap in the center. To the right of this, we're going to arch this line up towards the top, bringing that back down and over on the right hand side. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left. Over on the left hand corner now, we're going to draw in a small oval for the center of the eye. And then lining this up at the exact same height over on the left hand side, we'll replicate that. In the middle now, we're going to draw in a small arch line, curving this around and then up. On the right hand side now, we're going to curve this out and then back up towards the top. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left hand side. From there, we're going to curve this line down on either side. Starting in the corner again, we're going to curve this line around and then up, ending that at the same height. And then again, we're going to curve this line around and then in. From here in the corner, we're going to curve a small line that arches out on either side. And then from here at the point, we're going to curve this line down and then in on both sides. On the right hand side now, we're going to draw in a diagonal oval on the corner of the eye, and then we'll do the same thing over on the left. Moving directly underneath now, we're going to draw in a small circle in the center. From here, we're going to draw a diagonal line up. We'll draw another diagonal line coming across. We'll draw another diagonal line coming through the middle, and then one more time across. Now let's draw in the arms. So moving further down, we're going to draw in a diagonal oval for the hand on the right hand side. And then we'll do the same thing as we move over towards the left hand side. On the top, we're going to curve this line out on both sides. And then we're going to curve this line around and then in towards our circle. We're just going to leave a small gap. From here now, we're going to arch this line up towards our chin on both sides. And now from here in the corner, we're going to curve this line out. Starting in the corner now, we're going to curve this line back around and in. Behind our circle, we're going to draw two diagonal lines that come out on either side. For the center of the body now, we're going to curve this line down on both sides underneath our arm. And then we'll continue to extend this all the way around on the bottom, curving this around and then back up on the right hand side. Let's move over towards the top now and draw in the next leg. So we're going to curve this line up and we'll do the same thing over on the left. From here now, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then down. And we'll do the same thing on the left, ending this at the same height. Let's step further down now, and we're going to curve this line out again. on both sides. And then now from here, we're going to curve this line down towards the bottom, ending that at the same height. From here now, we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. For the foot, on the inside now, we're going to arch this line out and then down, and we'll do the same on the left. Let's move over towards the outside, curving a small line that comes down, ending that at the same height. And then now from here, we're going to curve this line across from left to right. Moving up above, we're going to arch this line up and then back down, and we'll do the same over on the left. Moving underneath, we're going to curve this line across on both sides. Moving over towards the inside now, we're going to curve a small line that arches in towards our elbow. And then we'll continue to extend this down and in on both sides, again ending that at the same height. Stepping over to the outside now, we're going to curve this line in on both sides. Now from here, we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. Moving over to the inside now, we're going to curve this line across and then down. Moving in behind, we're going to curve this line down again. And then we're going to close this off on the bottom with a curved diagonal line from left to right. For our last leg now, moving over towards the outside, we're going to curve this line up on both sides. We're going to start in the corner, arching this all the way around and then down. Let's move over towards the inside, curving this down, ending that at the same height. And now from here, we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. On the inside now, we're going to arch a small line that comes down. And then stepping further across, we're going to curve that around and then down, ending that at the same height. And then we're going to close this off with another arch line from left to right to close off the bottom of the foot. And that is it. That's how you draw Snidey Spidey. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.